Ladies and gentlemen, if middle-aged, short comedians who work in far too many movie references into their material are your thing, the next few minutes of your life are going to be like the best ever. I have been told repeatedly throughout my entire life my nicest features are my eyes. This is very, very sweet. Also a little bit of a bummer because they are right next to my worst features, the bags around my eyes. But oh well. I am the proud father of 2 amazing children. That was not a joke, it wasn't a applause. Don't get mad, you're easily manipulated, just like me and my marriage. We're gonna get along fine, alright? My oldest is my son, 16 years old, amazing young man. He is on the autism spectrum. Oh no, Whiskey Cellar, I am a hero, and you're all correct to admire me. Most of my comedy, it's just my preference. I like to keep it upbeat and kind of fun like this, but I can go dark. Recently, during one of these sort of spells, I was reflecting, son on the autism spectrum, all I really need is for my wife to die early. 6 months of tasteful public mourning on social media, I'd be all ready to disappoint hundreds of women in bed. Oh, come on, Whiskey Cellar, a dead wife and an autistic son? That's like one small step down from me being 6'2", being just a little bit mean and actually liking myself. I'd be fighting straight women off with a stick. You know it's true. For the record, she's not even here. I love my wife very much. I don't want anything to ever happen to her. I'm just saying, in the event of her unlikely death, to combat the sorrow I would feel for the rest of my life, I would be a whore for a while. And I would exploit both her death and my son's disability to do so. That's all I'm saying, Whiskey Cellar. Hey, it's what her ghost would want, all right? Why can't you let her spirit rest in peace? Some people get worried. That worry honestly comes from a good place. Does your son know you talk about him on stage? I record every set that I do. He watches them, he laughs, he loves being part of the show. Don't worry about it. Also, if you were worried, my family is real. It's not like a Joker or a Fight Club situation, okay? Also, if you were worried that I killed the real Bryan Stoops, killed his wife, killed his kids, and bombed their bodies and stole his identity, don't worry, I'm me. Again, I'm a New York City comedian who works mostly clean. I want you to know that I can be edgy too, darn it. My daughter is 14. That means that the next 90 seconds of material brought to you by the letter P for puberty, because ever since she went through it a couple years ago, when she makes up her mind she wants to, she really can bum out the entire room. Now, 85% of the time, my wife and I turn to each other, we say, how did we get so lucky? We're raising this incredible young woman. It is a privilege to be her father. The other 15% of the time, we say to each other under our breaths, man, what little bitch, what's her problem? But 85% of the time, it's a privilege to be her father. Thank you for letting me talk about that family I embalmed. I mean, my family. I appreciate it. Whiskey Cellar, I hate this trend of liking somebody's text. Liking somebody's text is the laziest form of communication. Liking somebody's text is the missionary position of communication. All the middle-aged ladies in the audience are like, you're a little short for me, Bryan, but you had me at missionary. You know what I mean, right? You're in the group text and you're like, we should do happy hour soon. All you get back, liked, we should do happy hour soon. Did you want to do the happy? No? Okay. I also feel like I should have been prepared, though, for this lazy trend in communication. The person to do this valuable preparatory work, again, my wife, by never taking a single one of my calls in real time for the almost 20 years of our relationship. Anybody have somebody like that in their life?
Yep.
Yeah, even though we all have phones now, you just can't get a hold of them, can you? My wife, this is completely true, my wife's family would call me. Brian, do you know where Jean is? Wife's name is Jean. No, I don't know where she's at right now. Well, this is really annoying. I say, is it? Is it annoying, or is Jean just a pioneer? She saw this whole lazy trend in communication coming. I am also not a fan of loving somebody's text. Be there in 5. Loved be there in 5. You loved it. My text. No, it's just that entire multi-episode TV show arcs have been devoted to when it is or is not the right time to use that verb, but you love my text, huh? I just want to spend a little bit of time on this. What did you love about my text? Did you love the diction, the word choice? Did you love the succinct nature of my communication? Did you love getting essential information without facing what could be the worst, most soul-crushing problem facing human beings today? Answering your phone when it's ringing. I'm going to start messing with people. I'm going to be in the group thread. I'm going to write, we should get together soon, and I'm going to wait. Inevitably, somebody's going to text back, liked, we should get together soon. I'm going to jump all over it. I'm going to text back, love, liked, we should get together soon. You only like the idea that we should get together soon. I love the idea that you like the idea that we should get together soon. I'm the bigger person. I win. My loving of your liking of the idea that we should get together soon absorbs that liking like the MCP absorbs programs in Tron. That's okay that got like nothing. I just want to bet that I couldn't work a Tron reference into my set, so everybody wins. Of course, somebody in that same group thread could then text back, adored, love, like, we should get together soon. In that case, the text has too many levels. That person's going to get stuck in texting limbo, where it's 5 minutes of texting for me and 5 years of texting for them. That wasn't the texting/inception joke that you needed, but the one that you deserved. Since there's only so many awesome audiences who appreciate a good texting/inception/Tron bit wrapped up inside a Dark Knight reference, I'll move forward. Anybody else in the audience feel like their phone is a nosy, busybody narc, or just me?
Yeah.
All right. I figured out why our phones are so angry. They're older than we think they are. Hear me out. 1 human year is equal to 27 years for your phone. Just think about it. End of the first year, your phone's wearing like tight, sexy cases with all the glitter on them. They can go all night on a single charge. They download any app that looks attractive without protection. They're 27! End of the second year, your phone is 54. Now when you roll out of bed on a Sunday and grab your phone says to you, look buddy, all I want is 10 minutes to drink my coffee and read my paper. Your phone's over it, seen it all, right? Now any app you browse, your phone is like, Brian, do we really need this in our lives? End of the third year, your phone is 81. Now the case is all saggy, the glitter's falling off. Your phone's living on borrowed time. Any day could be the day. Those are those scary days when you have 17% battery life and then your phone just shuts off. You're all zen about it too. You turn to your friends, you're like, hey, we all knew this day was coming. I'm just glad we had the time we did with phone. You get home later, you're like, oh, what the heck? You plug it in, nothing happens for 7 minutes. Then your phone mysteriously powers back on. Yeah, that's your phone saying, why won't you let me die?